It's another beautiful day at the Ashland Hills Homestead, and we're going to talk today about wild foraging. So here in Oregon we have a lot of mustard weed, and this can be utilized in many different ways. So we're just going to show you how we harvest it and then how we use it. So all you need are a shovel, scissors, and a basket. So really easy. For our first video of cooking, we're going to do a pesto with these little blooms. So we need about a cup of that, and all I'm doing here is just snipping it off and popping it in the basket. Okay, so now we have a cup here, and then from the same plant, I'm just going to actually pull the little tender leaves off. And I'm just doing that by hand. And these leaves you can use as you would with any greens. So right now, a lot of people are using canned goods because of what's going on. You can easily mix these with canned greens to make them less salty. You can add them in with frozen greens. Or if you have some greens coming up in your garden, but they're not very big yet, this is a great way to supplement greens. So we just dug this guy up, and as you can see, every part of this plant can be utilized. So this is kind of like a horseradishy type taste, or like a radish that's a little spicier. So you can slice it up, put it in stir fries. You can actually grind it up and make it into a horseradish like sauce. But the cool thing is that all of this is edible. I will say the stalks definitely get chewy, so if you're going to utilize the stalks, you need to make sure that you really boil them, or else you're really going to feel like you're chewing foliage. So anyway, let's go inside and we'll show you what we do with them. Okay, so we're back inside, and I just washed all of the flowers and the parsley. So the other cool thing that I didn't say about the herb spiral is there are lots of links online and Pinterest that give you a design that you can go with. And each zone has multiple options, so you can totally customize that to use the herbs that you like to eat. Those are just things that we like to eat. Okay, so you can do this two ways. You can do it in a mortar and pestle and grind it by hand, or you can use a NutriBullet or a blender, food processor, whatever. I'm going to do it this way just because it's a lot faster and easier. And so all you're going to do is just pop these puppies right in here, along with the parsley. So as I was washing these guys, I just pulled out anything that was woody or looked dried up. And so now I'm going to put in some garlic. And we're just going to peel that up. We have a lot of garlic planted this year. I'm really excited. I think we're going to have a really good harvest. Alright, so now that we've got our garlic in here, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And they suggested doing like 1 clove of garlic, but we like a lot of garlic, so I added 3 little ones. And you can adjust that as you like. You don't even have to put garlic in there if you don't like it. Alright, so you can either use a white wine vinegar, or you can use apple cider vinegar for this. I'm choosing to do white wine because I like the taste better. So we're going to do 1/2 cup of that. And just pour it in there. And now we're good to go. That's literally all you need to do. So if you were doing this at this point in here is when you would start grinding. we're gonna do it the quick and easy way and just and now you've got a really nice sauce there that you can use with salads. You can use it on sandwiches. It's lovely on top of fish, and then, you know, you bake it. It's just a great, awesome sauce. All right, so I would like this a little bit thicker, so I'm just gonna add some leaves in and pop this puppy in. All right, awesome. And I like that the color is a little more green now too. So this will thicken up in your fridge. I'm just gonna literally dump it into a mason jar and pop it in there. So let's talk a little bit about the other things that mustard weed give us. So once we get later into the growing season, we'll show you how we harvest these seeds because they're not ready yet. The flowers that we used for this are the precursor to the seeds. So if you allow the mustard weed to grow the whole summer, you can then harvest these awesome seeds and make mustard, like stone ground mustard, which we'll show you how we do that as well. And it's just such good quality mustard. It's like, if you live in Oregon, you should be doing this because it's just so easy. And then back to the root. So what I would do here is I cleaned it off. Then you're gonna peel away all these little root babies. And then you can put it through a grinder, you can hand grind it. We actually have a KitchenAid attachment and we use it for our horseradish when we harvest that. And just make it into a paste and add a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of salt and you've got your own horseradish. Really easy. So I hope this helps you guys out. Definitely utilize everything you can around you right now because supplies are running low, and so this is just a great way if you live in Oregon or somewhere where you see mustard weed that looks like this, utilize it. Thanks.